Warning, I, Dan Lags, am going to completely blow your mind during this Minecraft video. So if you enjoy console Minecraft, hit that like button, and subscribe for more block placing awesomeness. Yo, what's up guys? It is Dan Lags, and I am back again for the final house tour video of Danville, guys. And hopefully you guys liked that little cinematic at the beginning. It was just a little bit of practice for me, because I'm going to be doing a final cinematic for this map in general in a few days. So I was just practicing on this house just to see how I could do it in the editing and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys liked it, and we're gonna go ahead and tour that house right now. So basically, we are on the corner of Electric Avenue and River Road. And Electric Avenue has another name, kind of. We also call it Mansion Way because, or I guess like the Favorites Road, because this road, it contains three houses, and they are my top three favorite houses on the map. So we're gonna fly over here. Actually, I should probably fly a little bit faster, not waste too much time. So as you can see, we have the Modern Mansion Let's Build, which I did last month or so, a little bit more than that. But that was this was a Let's Build series. This one was really fun and fun to build. Over here is one of your guys' fan favorites right here. This is the Ultra Modern House number 2. This one had some great reviews. You guys really loved this house, and yeah, that one's also one of my favorites. But this one right here, this mansion right here is without a doubt my favorite house in Danville. So when this thing originally started, I was kind of skeptical. It was looking kind of ugly. It was looking pretty fat and big. And I just somehow I made this thing work, and man, I just love this house was. I spent like a week building this. Like, this thing was easily the biggest house I built in this map. It's huge. Here, I'll show you guys on the map. It is absolutely huge. Look at that thing. Look at it. It's a freaking like crater in the middle of the map. But here, check this out. If you fly up to the sky, look at you think the Modern Mansion Let's Build is big? Look at this thing. It's like it could eat the Modern Mansion alive. I mean, maybe the Modern Mansion's a little bit longer because it like leaks out onto the dock, leaks out onto the lake. But this thing, in terms of just sheer size, this thing is just insane. So we're gonna take a tour. I actually named it this house. I was having a little bit of fun trying to think of a funny name, but I named it Dan's Illustrious Mansion. And I was just trying to think of like a funny word that would be like a very like prestigious word. So I thought illustrious would be good. And just a quick tips or whatever, like notes on this house. 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, pretty sure. Seems like it would be more than that for the size, but I added some other different unique kind of style rooms. If I was going to change a few things, if I did it again, I would make the driveway space a little bit larger, make these garages a little bit smaller. I think they took up a lot of space. I would make the house a little bit less fat. It is very wide, as well as it is it has a long length as well. So that's what she said. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and take the tour, guys. And as you can see right here, this is the like little opening area. And these are the garages. There's 4 garages, in fact, and a little fountain in the middle. But that's basically, we'll go inside those in a minute. And this is the front, like, I guess, little like, porch. It looks out over like some of the Modern Mansion. And we'll go right on inside, guys. So, this house took me forever to build. The interior took me like 3 days, but I think this turned out really nice, and I'm happy with it, and it's easily one of my favorite houses. So, just right off the bat, we got a couple of little hallway closets. And guys, I also tweeted out the picture of this floor plan before I even started the walls or anything. And if you follow me on Twitter, link in the description, you'll get stuff like that. I usually tweet out pictures of my floor plans when I'm building and stuff like that, and amongst other things, subscriber world updates, all that stuff. Just a quick advertise at the Twitter real quick. So if we head to the right side of the house, let me just actually get like going on this tour now because I've been dilly-dallying a lot. But there's a lot of sitting areas in this house because there's a lot of space to fill. It was very difficult doing the interior design because there was so much stuff. It was very hard to light the whole thing as well. This is the first garage right here. Pretty standard. It's got my little car tutorial thing right there. This is the laundry room for the house, as you can see. A couple of the coat racks and the washer and dryer. And right here is a hallway bathroom. It has a shower actually, so that's a full bathroom. Yeah, that's the garage. This house is going to get really confusing, guys, so since it's so big, it's got a lot of different hallways and stuff, so I'll just try to take it as slow as I can so you guys can actually understand. And plus, when you download it, you'll be able to explore it further. So here's another sitting area, just, you know, miscellaneous decorations. I use a lot of bookshelves and assorted things to decorate. And this is the master bedroom. As you can see, it's got a nice sitting area. Here is the master bed with a TV hanging down from the wall. You know, walk-in closet for the master bedroom. And here is the master bathroom, which is looking pretty spacious, you know, very fancy. And there's a couple windows, looks out on the gazebo out in the back, or the front yard, actually. And that is that. So we are going to continue onward. Oh, these are a really nice dresser design, guys. Let me just quick brief you through this. It's actually stairs with item frames and signs on them with a snow block that's been turned. As you can see, look, you can turn these. That's these cabinet designs. Pretty cool. Just giving you guys some inspiration. And if you're wondering why I can place item frames in Danville again, it's because I went back at some of the older houses, then I just knocked down some item frames so I could place them in the newer ones. I felt like that was a good idea. This is the main room. I probably should have entered this room from the front, because as you can see, if you come down to the front foyer here, you can see the fireplace right when you walk in. It's actually symmetrical to the front door. So if you walk straight through, past the staircases and stuff like that, through this first hallway, you get to the great room, and I was a little bit unsure on these chairs here, but they look kind of cool. And you know, there's a big brick fireplace that snakes its way up to the ceiling, which heads on through to the roof. So that is that. And you know, this is just like a really confusing floor plan. Um, this was a really fun house to build, honestly, though. I really enjoyed this one, and I don't really know what to show next since there's so much stuff to show. I guess I'll show the basement. I'm not going to show everything because you guys are going to be downloading in a couple days, so you don't really need to show everything. This is my favorite room in the house. This is actually a sauna. It's like an atmospheric sauna, very dimly lit, and these little openings here actually lead out to the front yard, and you know that they count as like ventilation and stuff like that. So that was a cool idea. Sauna, just giving you guys some inspiration. I think there's an extra bedroom down here. Yes, indeed. There's a bathroom over there. It's pretty much standard, and a little pool table area with a TV. So that is the basement. Pretty small. You know, I didn't want to go all out in the basement just because it was taking me forever to build this house, and I was getting tired. So this is the dining room / kitchen area. As you can see, here's one of the 2 dining room tables that I built. This is the second garage over here. And, you know, we got another. I'm starting to work on a little prototype for another car. This is like a modified version of my race car. Tell me what you guys think. I think it looks kind of cool. And then one of my buddies, Maro, actually came in here and built himself a car as well. So that's cool. And right here we have, you know, just your standard little workbench and stuff like that for this garage. So that's pretty much it. And we come back into the kitchen area. We have ourselves a kitchen, which is pretty big actually. There's some nice cabinets, you know, your standard stuff you'd find in a kitchen: furnaces, cauldrons that act as sinks and faucets, refrigerator, you know, all the stuff. And if you come over here, we have ourselves another little dining room area. This house, you have no idea how long it took me to furnish this. Like, so many rooms, it was insane. But that's the other dining room. Here's the main, I guess, like living room space with a TV. In here is a office for the person who lives here, and as you can see, he's got a dual screen laptop or whatever, like something like that. And that's really cool how the signs behind that are actually glitched out right now. As you can see, they're glitched out. So it actually looks like the picture standing on its own. That's actually awesome. And yeah, so that's the office. If we come down this hallway, I'm just gonna start to try to get you guys to understand where we are on the floor plan. This is the indoor pool right here. Pretty snazzy. I like this. So I thought this was a pretty cool idea. And this actually walks right over here into the cinema area. So it's just like an extra room with a TV and stuff like that. But we're back in this hallway here, so this actually connects to the great room. And if you walk down, it connects to the master bedroom as well. So we have covered pretty much everything on the first floor. So we will head on to the second floor, guys. I'm trying not to make this too long. I don't want to waste your entire day, you know. And shelving right when you get up the stairs. Here's a upstairs bathroom. this is the main area of the upstairs. We have some sitting areas over here, and as you can see, we have the front balcony, which has an absolutely beautiful view. And right here, these things are going to be able to be much more advanced when TU12 comes out, so I will explain that when TU12 does indeed come out. This house in general is a TU12 style house, but because it requires a lot of upside down stairs and upside down slabs, but I was too impatient. I just decided I wanted to build a Mediterranean style without waiting, so I was a little bit impatient, but that's okay. And over here is the gaming area, I guess. And we have ourselves a brick oven pizza, which I know it doesn't look amazing, but I did the best I could with it. Little brick oven pizza. It's kind of like a little bar area. You can get this mansion, maybe hire some butlers or something to work the pizza area. So we got some sitting areas, another table. Here's a chill out TV space. Ping pong table, pool table with a bunch of sofas. Here's the library complex over here, which has another sitting area. There's a closet in there. Up here leads to the attic, which is small, but I didn't really have a lot of space. Just an extra closet in the attic, as long with the furnace and the whatever, I guess just furnace room, your standard stuff you'd find in a real house. And this is just one of the windows of the upstairs that looks down onto the pool area. So with that being noted, I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw down a bed real quick and sleep. That way you guys can actually see what I'm doing, because I want to keep it daytime. I don't have just type in time set and blink of an eye, we're back at morning, but it's Xbox, it's all good. So that is the attic, and this is the gaming complex area. We'll walk back through here. This takes us to the main staircase room, and if you come through here, this actually leads to these are the pathways above the great room. It's chandelier and stuff like that. So it's all starting to make sense, guys, right? And over here is the just hallway connecting to a couple things. This leads to the other side of the great room pathway. This is a bedroom with a balcony, and the same thing goes on the other side. Fly over here real quick. Bedroom and balcony. So that is interesting. And if you fly over here, this is an extra bedroom right here as well. Pretty standard, your standard Danlax bedroom. We already went out there. This walks to another hallway. As you can see, this house just never ends. There's some more sitting areas here. I know there's a lot of that, but felt like it was a good way to add some space. Here's an extra bathroom on the hallway. And another sitting area. There is a balcony over here. This balcony is also on the other side. It matches the other side, but I decided to just show this one because it's the same thing on the other side, So if we continue down this hallway, we have ourselves a final bedroom. Well, yeah, pretty much. And guys, I know in my past furnishing tutorial I did a gravel bed and you guys hated it, but you know what? This is my house and I'm gonna put a gravel bed. So if that ruins the whole house, I don't care. This is again bedroom that I was talking about earlier with the balcony, and that is pretty much it for the upstairs. I think we've covered everything. So we will fly out here to the pool area, and the back of the house is actually my favorite part of the whole thing. I just really like the way the back of the house looks, it tied together nicely. The pool area is something totally different, tried to make it these little staircases and stuff like that. The pool itself is cool. There's a waterfall back there on that wall. Up here is just some sitting areas. This is one of the coolest parts of the house right here. Subscriber suggested this actually. If you put fire underneath of the hot tub, and it makes it look like it's steaming, so it actually looks like a hot tub. So whoever the subscriber was who recommended that, thank you very much. That's a cool idea. And yeah, this is behind the water. And over here is just some more sitting areas and a grill on this side instead of the hot tub. So if we come out here, this is just an extra back area of the house, just a little fire pit and stuff like that. Just these little columns and things like that. And that is actually pretty much it. So let's do a quick aerial view of this monster. Guys, thank you very much for supporting the videos. And again, I hit 20,000 subscribers a couple days ago. I've already hit 21,000. Can you believe that? But it has been Dan Lags. Thank you very much for supporting my videos. Again, I would never put this kind of effort into a build if it wasn't for you guys. So, again, I'm very grateful for all you guys that have subscribed. It's been crazy how quickly my channel has grown. I never expected this. And, yeah, so if you guys can click the like button, get a ton of likes in this video because I feel like this is one of the best houses in Danville. So it would be suitable for this one to get a lot of views and get shown. So, If you guys could click the like button and support this one, that would be awesome. I would be very appreciative of that. And this is going to be the last tour of Danville. The next video in Danville will be the final cinematic and the download. So that's going to be within the next couple days. I'm projecting Wednesday, but if I get any delays, you might have to wait until Friday. But tomorrow is going to be another episode of the Ultra Modern House 3 Let's Build, and then Wednesday should be the final tour of Danville because I still need this lot over here to be filled. But I'm going to start this lot right after this video is done, and then that's it. And then Danville is done after that. So. Guys, it has been Dan Lags. I'm so happy to be done with Danville. I'm going to start my brand new map pretty soon. And thank you guys very much for coming and along and touring Dan's illustrious manor. And if I was to choose one house in this map to live in, it would be this one. So this is my house. And you guys can have all the other ones when you download it. So that's it, guys. It has been Dan Lags. Thank you very much for watching. And I will talk to you guys in a couple days. Well, actually tomorrow, but on the next episode of the Ultra Modern House Let's Build. But guys, look out for the Danville cinematic in a couple days. I'm trying to get it out before TU12. I don't know when TU12 is coming out, but it should be out before TU12 unless a miracle happens in 4J. But that is pretty much it. I'm going to stop rambling and let you guys go here. This video has been really long anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.